The brave little frog. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, lived a tiny frog named Ribbit. Ribbit was a very brave frog. He wasn't afraid of anything, not the big scary spiders, not the loud noisy birds, and not even the grumpy old toad who lived in the pond. One sunny day, Ribbit was hopping around the forest when he heard a strange noise. It sounded like a loud, rumbling sound. Ribbit stopped and listened. The noise grew louder and louder until the ground began to shake. Ribbit realized it was an earthquake. All the other animals in the forest were terrified. They ran and hid in their burrows and nests, but Ribbit wasn't afraid. He knew he had to help. Ribbit hopped towards the pond where the grumpy old toad lived. He knew the toad was wise and might have an idea of what to do. "Toad," Ribbit called out, "we need your help. There's an earthquake." The toad looked at Ribbit with surprise. "An earthquake? That's a big problem," he said. "But don't worry, I have a plan." The toad told Ribbit to go to the tallest tree in the forest and shout as loud as he could. Ribbit did as he was told. He hopped up the tree and shouted, "Earthquake! Everyone get to high ground!" Soon all the animals heard Ribbit's shout. They followed his advice and climbed onto the rocks and trees. The earthquake shook the forest, but the animals were safe. When the earthquake was over, everyone thanked Ribbit for his bravery. The grumpy old toad even smiled at him. From that day on, Ribbit was known as the bravest frog in the forest, and he lived happily ever after, always ready to help his friends and neighbors.